Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wolfpack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Stanford Cardinals taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Ready to kick it away to start this game. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Dropping back, it's McCall. He makes the connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the quick pass. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The back goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Waters. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Collins. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Stanford's offense will go to work for the first time today. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have locked down corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. To the air, it's Daniels. He's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. It's complete to the left.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take them. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He fires to the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. On the run, it's Waters. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off play action. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, it's McCall. Coming after it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Motion from the offense. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And now on 2nd down for this offense. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Back to throw, it's McCall. Unloads to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Waters. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Dances away from one. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Get it out on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 2nd down coming up. He'll just keep slinging it. It's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Trying to get to him. Pocket starts to collapse. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendrickson. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Grabbed behind the line, it's Rodgers. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On second down, wants to throw. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Touchdown, Stanford! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Hawaii. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking downfield, it's McCall. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something...
He wants to take the top off. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Dropping back, it's McCall. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to move it through the air. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Getting some heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catches signaled for and made. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. The give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the first through the air. They're trying to get to it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Line gets set. 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. That's reeled in. It's Io Manor. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Coming after him.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Rogers. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. They go to the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And they've regained the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Daniels. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Quarterback checking off. Using his legs, it's Waters. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Power football with the run. Spins away from the defender.
It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Hawaii. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that ball is live in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Back to throw, it's Daniels. Trying to get to it.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
lines up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The give to the tailback. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Pocket starts to collapse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Brings up third down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the left side. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down set.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. You've got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Touch pass on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good.
That makes the score NC State 23, Stanford 13.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. This time it's complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. The give to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good right down the boulevard.
That makes the score NC State 23, Stanford 16.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's McCall. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Cardinal! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Penn State is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 19 to Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass, it's McCall. Throws to the tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Trying to find his man on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes a connection. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Got a man. It's Waters. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. All kinds of time before he fires right. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And his kick is good despite the rainstorm. A good snap, good hold, and the kick was perfect. That was fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.